Welcome to The Listening Nook. Yes, we're back again already. I did promise there'd be much more content coming up now that work's not quite so busy. And I'm Neil Gardner. This is Bob the Hat. And look, Hef the Headphones is definitely still here. I've repositioned some of the posters. So look, we can now see Erasure over there and blobby thing there, and a Japan poster there, and of course Transformers over here. So that's not a bad start. So welcome to my nook, and it is a nook of vinyl gorgeousness. We do love vinyl. It's basically what the nook's all about. We listen to vinyl, sometimes on Hef the Headphones, sometimes on Mr. Speakers here, and other times on portable devices. But mostly it's vinyl here in the nook, and you're very welcome to join me. This week I received a package. Mysterious. Someone had reached out via the interwebs and said, would you ever listen to something we've released? I was like, oh, absolutely, send it over. And it had two rather wonderful, gorgeous bits of vinyl in it, and I'm going to show you them right now and invite you to have a listen and see what you think. So what we have first off is this little 7-inch gorgeous thing. You know, one of the things that gives away that it's from America, apart from the packaging, of course, is that for some reason Americans seem to have cut out the centre hole in their 7 inches. Never really quite understood why, since we don't really have jukeboxes anymore, but it's a thing they do. And so here it is, and it's a lovely piece of vinyl. It's on blood red vinyl. I'm touching it with my fingers. I'm a naughty boy. I will clean it later on, I promise, before playing it again. I've played it a few times already today and really enjoyed it. It's from a group called Substance Abuse, and very excitingly, because I think you probably know I'm a bit of an old school hip-hop house music fan, it's partnered with KRS-One. Yes, the KRS-One. And it's the same track, both sides, but one side's a remix. The other side is the original, and the remix is actually the A side, and a very smart move it was too, because whilst the original is a superb track, this Rear View remix, the track's called Rear View, the remix, which has been remixed by Cutmaster Kurt, an executive producer by Rec Rap. The whole thing is released by Threshold Records, and it's called Rear View, and the remix, it is a piece of old school 80s hip-hop genius. The loops, the beats, the rapping, the group dynamic, the individual verses, absolutely everything about this is really up my street. This is Scratchmaster stuff. This really is classic early age hip-hop house rap. It's got a bit of everything. It's got really nice use of samples and loops, really traditional classic pieces being used there, and the rapping over the top, just amazing, really good. So nice to hear the KRS-One gang back doing what they do so well over the top of a really sweet piece of music. So I cannot recommend this highly enough. This really is great. It's called Rear View, and let's see if we can have a little listen to a bit now.
Big up substance abuse. Damn. I watch this. Yo, it's true, there's nothing new under the sun. Before Johnny Cash men was singing about guns, was all about flash, or just wanna have fun, was trying to get some ass, or was taking you to class. But you're an ADD. If I'm gonna listen, y'all better make me think why you say these things. And you don't have to rap about saving trees. It's understood that we're all about making cheese, but your number one goal should be how to blaze these beats. We running the track like...
And that was Rear View, a little bit of Rear View, don't want to get into copyright troubles. I cannot recommend this highly enough. As I say, it's from Threshold Records. Now, it's very small. I'm going to read you their web address for you. It's www.threshrex.com. Check them out, get a copy, listen to them online, follow them, tell them how much you love them. Substance Abuse featuring KRS-One. That was the first thing in the package, and just blew my mind, guys. Blew my mind. Absolutely what I want in my life. More of this. So that was our first little present, and I'm just going to put it back into its sleeve because I'm a good vinyl owner. So here we go, back into the sleeve. You don't really need to see this. I could go to a little interstitial, but I'm not going to. So there we are. So that's going to go over there. And then secondly, I got a slightly larger thing. Size does matter sometimes. And here it is. It's a lovely piece of of 12-inch black vinyl, and I'm quite pleased to say, I don't know if you can see it, it's number 68 of 250, so I've got quite a good number there. And again, it's Substance Abuse. Let me just turn it that way up so you can see it. Substance Abuse, 2 tracks on here. Not really an A and B, it's just 2 A sides really. On one side is a track called West Loss, or West LA if you listen to the track, and on the other side is a rather superb track called Don't Get Us Wrong, featuring Tass of the Licks. So sorry, I don't know who Tash of the Licks is, but it's a great song, so it doesn't matter because I've now discovered you and I love it and it's brilliant. Just traditional black vinyl in this one, so nothing particularly sexy to show you there, except that on either side you get the original, then a radio edit, then an instrumental, and then an a cappella. So you can actually do your own remixes of some of this and do your own special versions, which I think is probably what the guys are after here. Really, really, really strong stuff, this. And it's on Substance Abuse Records. It's their own label by the looks of it. It's got that old school 80s hip-hop vibe. Brilliant use of loops and beats and underscore. Very much a kind of street rap poetry style, storytelling, group dynamic again. One track is a little bit more old school than the other, one much more 80s, the other got a little bit of 80s mixed with some 90s and 2000s stuff going on in there. Just really good stuff, really enjoyable hip-hop.
Listen up. We got the legendary E Swift on the board. You got Catastrophe. We got the Substance Abuse over here chilling out, man. We don't do it like this. And all I'm saying to y'all, there's one thing. Don't get me wrong, Catastrophe, Louis Vuitton. Can't drink me, can't sniff me, can't smoke me out of bone. I'm hoping y'all be coping with me all night long. By the time I get busy, turn rights to wrong. Winners, no losers, we substance abusers. It's the new club scene, blast me back to the future. Let's go SO, let's go subs. Let's go DJs, let's go clubs. Let's go Swift. Everybody percolate, circulate, we go. I know I'm worth my weight in gold. I'm cold, in case you might have missed it. Don't get us wrong, and don't get it twisted.
Don't get us wrong. Of course we like to party, cause the purpose of the song ain't trying to hurt nobody, not expecting you to take this crap they gave you. Why the fools trying to...
If you're into the early days of hip-hop and rap and kind of early to mid-80s stuff, you're going to love these guys. Substance Abuse, both tracks really, really spot on musically, and I'm loving it. I want to hear so much more. I need albums worth of this stuff. It really does touch my heart and my love of that period of music particularly, and throw in a bit more scratch and I'll be really up there. It'll be really my thing. But I've got to say, thank you so much for sending these over to me, the Substance Abuse guys. This has been such a special treat. Our first transatlantic listening experience. It was very exciting. 9 out of 10 for both. 9 out of 10. Just so good. I think the only reason I dropped a point is I need them to go a bit longer. They're really good single length, but I feel like a good 12-inch remix would have been perfect. Would have just pushed you into that 10 out of 10. But musically, 10 out of 10. And lyrically, 10 out of 10. I just want a little bit more of it. I think I just felt a little bit disappointed when both of the tracks, well, all 4 tracks just kind of stopped and came to an end. But boy, these would be great in a club. Really good for a party night. And particularly, as I say, if you're like me and you grew up in that early rap hip-hop era and you really miss it, when it moved off into gangster rap and kind of the Eminem period and much darker East versus West Coast stuff. No, this is the original. It's got so many flavours to it. I really can't recommend Substance Abuse enough. I'm going to grab the other one just to show it to you again. So here's the other one. Got both of them here. The Nook is absolutely rocking to these. So thank you very much for sending them over. I hope you don't want them back because I want to keep them. And if you've got any more, keep sending them. And that applies to everybody. If you would like something reviewed here in the Nook, maybe on Hefter headphones or possibly, I suppose we should give the speakers a name, but we'll get round there. Myself and Bob the Hat, of course, are very excited to be able to listen to what you've got on vinyl. And you can send it to us. Just get in touch on the usual Facebook or Twitter or blog accounts and let me know that you've got something. Get it over to us and we'll get a review up as soon as we possibly can. Really excited to help share your music with the world and let people know what's fantastic to discover out there. New music, but particularly new music on vinyl, because that's really, really exciting to me. Well, that's about it. What else can I do but head off to more musical gems out there in the world? I'm sure there's tons more to come. So from me, from Hef, and from, of course, the boss of the situation, Bob the Hat, we wish you a very, very good rest of your day, and bye!